Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Shrestha and you're watching This Might Help, and this is our very first video of 2021. So first thing first, I would like to wish each and every one of you a very happy new year. May this year be filled with lots of love and happiness, and remember all the lessons that we have learned in 2020. Don't forget them. Have gratitude in your heart, and may God make this year an amazing one and keep all our loved ones safe. So as you guys saw from the title of this video, this is a plan with me video, and I'm super excited for this video. And this is because, as you guys know, plan with me were my special videos the entire year, and I started it in 2020 January, and I was consistent with it, did it for the whole year, and want to take these series of monthly planning and setting a journals and setting our intentions and planning our goals, and I want to continue with this series. So this is going to be our special series again for this year, and I also want to give you guys few updates and do a bit of chit chat with you guys. It feels like it's been a while that I have actually sat down to do such plan with me with you. So first thing first, guys, let me talk about what I'm going to use as a planner for this year. So I did buy Saloni Srivastav planner for 2021, but it's in my house in Delhi, and I still not figured out how to get it here. Chances are I might be able to get it here by this month, but I'm not sure. So I decided to instead continue with my bullet journal, and I'm going to use this journal. I think this was by Clever Fox. Yes, I bought it from Amazon UK, and if you guys know, I bought it last year, only few months back. So I've used only few pages, and I've decided to use the same one to set up my own bullet journal. Now I have been bullet journaling from 2017 December. So technically from 2018 was when I set up my New Year journal and everything, and I did it for good 2 years. 2020 was when I used Saloni Srivastav planner, the life hacking planner, and this year the plan was again to buy the planner, which I did, but because I was not able to go to India because of the COVID restrictions and everything, and international travel being banned every now and then so many restrictions, and there was no way of getting international shipping done. So I finally decided I'm going to bullet journal this year again. So I'm going to make a very minimalistic bullet journal. I'm going to set it up. I have actually set up the first few pages of 2021. For all my bullet journal setups, I follow Amanda Rechley. She is a YouTuber, queen of bullet journaling, and the 2 years when I made my journal setups and everything, I used to follow hers. Obviously there were few pages I would change, but sometimes, or most of the times, if the theme looks good to me, I would follow her theme. So for the beginning of 2021 pages, I have followed her setup only. I'm thinking to make another video where I'm going to show how my bullet journal is set up. But for this video, we're going to more talk about, how to go about planning and setting goals for January 2021. So this was all about the journal I'm going to use this year, and if there will be any change, I will surely update you guys. Now, like any plan with me video, guys, this video will be divided into 3 parts. The first part is where we're gonna review our previous month, which is December 2020. The second part is where we set our goals and intentions for the upcoming month, which is January 2021, and the final part is where we review our months together, where I talk about how my month was, and I ask you guys to tell me how your month was, and so on and so forth. Also, I did not upload my plan with me and setting goals and intentions for 2021 video. This is because, guys, to be very honest, I have still not done it for myself. This was because I was not really keeping well, and then I took a gap, and then there was so much of backlog of videos I wanted to create, and with the job and everything, I hardly got any time to sit down, and whatever time I got, I was too tired or too lazy to even think about planning and things. but I'm planning to do it this weekend. So I would like to know from you guys, would you be still interested in watching a setting goals and intentions for 2021 kind of a video? I'm sure by now YouTube is saturated with so many of these sort of videos. I've not watched any of it surprisingly this year. It's just that first of all, it's always your way of doing things and how you want to set your goals and stuff. And secondly, like I said, I just didn't get the time. It might sound like an excuse, but that's the truth. I didn't get the time to set my journals and everything, for which I would like to apologize, because I did promise you guys that I would be doing a setting goals and intentions video. So let me know what you guys think about it. Would you be still interested? So whenever I do it this weekend, most probably I'm going to do it this weekend only, I can always film that video for you guys. So as you guys know, these videos are always pretty interactive. So all you need to do is grab your notebooks and pen, and I'll ask you a series of questions, and we're gonna review our December together. And there will be some extra added bonus questions, because obviously this is the new year and there are so many things you want to think about the new year and how to again set your major goals. A resetting is very important. Well, you can do it at any point, any time, but new year feels like a new slate, and I usually get very excited about setting my goals and everything, but this year it has been slow. Another update is, again, UK went into the 4th national lockdown. This is 4.0 national lockdown. I am by now, it feels like it's hard to even remember how many lockdowns we have been going through. Cases increases, stuff is like pretty harsh, and with the full-blown winters and freezing cold, it just kind of brings your mood down. But let's not talk about any of those things. So yes, so grab your notebooks and pen and let's begin. Okay guys, so the first question, are you happy how your December went by? Pause this video and answer it, guys. Cool. Second question, did you accomplish all your goals? Pause your video and answer, guys. Third, what are the things you're grateful for? Fourth, did you take out time for skincare? Pause this video and answer. Cool. Fifth question, did you take out time for regular workouts? Sixth question, what are the things you could not accomplish and want to work on next month? This is very important because it will help you set goals and intentions for next month. And finally, the last question, ask one question about a habit you're trying to build. So for example, if you are trying to build a reading habit, the question you need to ask, did I take out enough time for reading, or did I read one book or two books this month or not? And now some additional questions. So what is your word of the year? This is really important to have a word of the year. Next, 3 important lessons from 2020. Think about it, guys, and then jot it down. And finally, your 3 big wins from 2020. Like I've already mentioned in my previous videos, December is one of my favorite months of the year, and I started with so much of rigor, interest and whatnot until even I fell sick. Yes, it started with sore throat, and then there was cough, fever, whatnot. Ultimately, I also went for COVID testing, which came out negative, but before that had to self-isolate while waiting for the results. And again, there was a lockdown. So things were like really, messy for me. And the weather was also very cold, no sun at all. So by mid-December, I was like, okay, let's do something about the month. And I remember I was, again, pretty much taken aback with all my work, because by then I had decided so many videos for December and I couldn't do most of it because, every time I would start, either it was like I was totally fully occupied with work, with my job, with my work, with household chores, or I would just not feel motivated. So I was like, okay, this is enough. I have to push out some content. And if you remember, by the end of the month, I did try to push as many videos as I can, and I did push out 3 to 4 videos. I still had a lot of video ideas for end of 2020, beginning of 2021, but again, I could not do most of the videos, and this is the very reason. For the first almost few days of January, there were no videos, and this is my first video. So I feel like some months are like those months where you start with full enthusiasm that you're gonna do so much, but at the end you are not able to do a lot, and I feel that's also okay, and that's also part and parcel of life. What's more important is that at the end of the day, we are all safe, we are healthy, and we are again in the game where we can start doing things which matters the most to us. So yes, this was my review of December 2020 and why I missed most of my uploads and all those things in between. But I am back and I'm super excited to again start doing things. I am pretty slow, to be honest. I have not started doing everything with full bang. I had one of my driving tests coming up next week, which again got cancelled because of the 4th lockdown we are going through now. The national lockdown is pretty strict. It's like a strict lockdown, you guys. So obviously all expo, all gyms, other shopping places are closed, and only necessary important shops and places are open. So yes, but I'm still going to work, so that's again a good thing, that at least, you know, I am still stepping out to do my work, of course with a lot of precautions and everything that's still there. And for January 2021, my primary goal is to get back to feeling motivated and good. I think finally, after months of, you know, because of these restrictions and lockdown, I have started to feel the impact of these restrictions and lockdown firsthand now. Like every time it was like, okay, fine, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine, but now I feel it's been almost, it's gonna be a year, like an entire year. And so still I feel the effects of it, you know, really getting onto me now. So my primary and only goal for January is to feel better, to get back to the, you know, main important things in life, to focus on my goals. So yes, I'm just going to take very slow. I'm just not going to bombard myself with weekly, monthly goals, this and that, and then I won't end up, you know, accomplishing them, and then there's a whole vicious cycle where you feel bad and sorry for yourself that you couldn't do what you promised yourself that you're gonna do. Does this make sense? Does this happen with you as well? So there's seriously not a lot I have planned in terms of goals and everything in January. I have just decided to take it all slow and nice until I feel, you know, again motivated, and you know, my energies are all up to really hit those goals. Does this make sense? So yes, but you tell me, what are your goals for January 2021? I would love to know it. And yes, that's all for this video, you guys. I know it was not much, but I still wanted to show up and film this video, and I hope you liked it. If yes, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also hit the little bell icon next to it so that you can be updated with all my latest videos. Meet me next Thursday, guys. Until then, take care. Bye bye. I love you all.